What's going on, guys? Tommy's Reptiles here, and today I'm going to set up this enclosure for my Frilled Dragon. I'm cutting these sticks to make vertical climbs for my lizard. First, I'm just drilling some pilot holes into this piece of scrap wood I have. I'm going to put 4 on it, so there's 4 different trees for the Frilled Dragon to climb on. Now drilling pilot holes into the sticks themselves so it makes it easier to connect the stick to the piece of wood. Also making sure that I go all the way down to make it easier to get the screw all the way in. At this point, I'm just getting the screw started into the wood to make it easier for when I connect the stick. Now I'm just screwing the stick into the piece of wood, going slow and steady to ensure that I don't strip the screw. Here's what we have so far. Let's do 3 more. Looks pretty good if you ask me. Here's what they look like so far. I put it at a weird angle to make it look naturalistic. To achieve the Australian sand look, I used a little bit of calci sand, and I mixed it up with children's play sand so it would match the background of the enclosure. I ended up using about 50-50, half play sand, half orange calci sand. I mixed it up real good to make sure I got the color and substance that I needed. Here's how it turned out in the enclosure, and I think I hit the nail right on the head when it comes to the color. I also tried to paint these rocks to match the background, but the color was off. It'll be okay for now, though. At this point, you could tell that the background and the enclosure are really starting to come together. I added some plants to cover the corners so you can't tell where the background starts and the enclosure begins. I'm really happy with how it came out. It's the perfect grow-out enclosure for a baby Frilled Dragon. This is my baby female Frilled Dragon Petal. Let's put her in the enclosure that she's going to grow out in for at least the next 6 months. In she goes. I always say if a reptile eats in their new enclosure, then they're comfortable. Let's see. All right, guys. Thanks for watching Tommy's Reptiles.